All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Monday. It's Monday. I'm wearing a collared shirt. We're going to button it all the way up, all right? We're going to keep it nice and formal today. We got to earn the casual. And I didn't stream yesterday, so I got to earn it. Today, my intentions for the stream, first and foremost, I am heavily monitoring tech issues. Uh, Throughout my journey streaming, I think every person could probably relate to this. You download OBS, it's a blank slate. You have to consume content and learn and do tutorials and go overboard with it. And that's what I've done. I went crazy. I watched a million videos and I touched all the buttons and I thought I was doing a good job optimizing all the technology behind the stream. But in fact, what I did was I over optimized. I don't know if that's an actual term, but I did too much. I got it to a point where everything was laggy and skipping, and it was overall a bad experience for everyone. The last time I streamed, it's all I could think about. It made for a weird time for me and probably for you as well. So I put a lot of work into it. I took a breather on Sunday. I came back strong Monday, and I have tackled it head on. In the process, I have learned that it's partially not my fault in that Destiny is a tough game to stream. I don't know why, but in order to be smooth and clean with it, you have to limit the frame rate in the game to 60 frames a second, which is fine. That's fine with me. Other games were running fine. We'll get into some other stuff probably later, but in reality, my goal today, while on the stream, is to do a little bit of farming for Solstice. Solstice is an event that gets you all kinds of new armor and weapons and things like that, and I admittedly have not taken full advantage of it. So I'm going to hop into the game. I'm going to farm some Solstice. We're going to get some good stuff. All right, maybe we'll start with a little bit of PvP and ease our way into it. One thing I notice is I did not grab my controller, which I need so I don't crash out. So one sec, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Oh, another thing about me and the stream, since the last time I was on top of fixing all the tech issues, I went ahead and got a dedicated mic for the computer. Before, I was trying to use a shotgun mic and it was picking up sound from all over. I was having trouble with drivers and things like that. I thought I could get away with using existing technology, but it was burning me in the end. So let me know how it sounds. I'm using a third-party program to essentially handle the AI stuff that keeps it clean, and hopefully it sounds rich and beautiful, but I'm sure it can always be better. And just let me know how it sounds, and that's that. What else? Oh, I learned NVIDIA Broadcast is an app that I was using to remove the background from me so I could put a fake background up and have some fun with it. Turns out that was super resource hungry, and they actually offer a plugin that you put directly into OBS, and then you essentially get a similar experience. So I've cut down on the resources required to cut out my background, and it's making for a smoother experience. What's up, Thrasher? It's time to goop. Goop, 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 goop. Let me know how that new microphone sounds. Oh, I also woke up Saturday morning before going over to Goop Fairy's house. I turned on my PC, and out of the blue, one of the fans starts making crazy noises. This is Windows and PC world, right? So 5 hours prior, it sounds great. You turn it on, click, 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 click. I isolated it down to one of the fans at the bottom of the case. Turns out one of the bearings dried out. Long story long, I got new fans for the computer. So we're upgraded. We're ready to rock. Let's play some Solstice. Let's see. First things first. Player control. You see that distorted Solstice Engram. But let's do a Solstice Scorched to get warmed up. Thrasher's here. That means we're going to have a good time. Please chime in and let me know who I should take in fantasy football. Do not tell Goop Fairy that I am not researching fantasy football. Instead, we're playing video games because I'm an adult and those are my choices. If Goop Fairy decides to join today, I hope that his chat shows up. I would like to hang out with the Goop Fairy. 2 viewers, we're crushing it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Goop Chat. We're playing a little bit of Destiny 2 today. Today's the last day of their in-game event called Solstice. I procrastinated a little bit and come to find out some of the weapons and the gear and armor and things that they're dropping in this event are pretty next level. So my aim today is just grind out a little bit of Solstice and see what we can get in the process. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday. By beautiful, I mean hot. I am in the valley in Southern California, and it is a scorcher. Scorcher. I still need a soundboard, by the way. I did get the sound effects, but the tech issues didn't allow me to build and elaborate on the tech. I had to fix what we had already. But we're going to turn a leaf or whatever. Let's play some PvP. All right. You know what we're doing here. The Goop always says, stay hydrated. We got to stay hydrated. Let's just go nuts and get hydrated, you know? It's not hard. Ooh, I'd also like a little bit of feedback. Is the game volume too loud? Is my voice too loud? I had the mix perfect, and then I switched the hardware, so now it's not perfect. Go figure. All right. Let's see what we can do here. This is called Scorched, Team Scorched. We have these Scorch Cannons. That's the only weapon we have. And it is mayhem, as you're about to find out. Aye, papi. Maybe I'll be a little passive. Maybe I'm indirectly useful today. I don't know. We're going to warm up a little bit. About 20 minutes ago, I was in work mode. Work mode for me is silent and quiet at home in my little home office, grinding away on various design projects and things like that, interfacing with clients. So this is a little bit of a head change for me. Give me a few minutes to warm up and we'll go nuts. We're just going to go freaking nuts, guys. Got one. Oh, that felt good. Ooh, nice. Get gooped. I think I have the push to talk. I can see you, Goop Fairy. Welcome. Finally. Oh my God. That Wi-Fi extender is doing work. We're so happy to have you today. No need to yell, by the way, but I do appreciate your excitement. What if it's just one message? Get him! Yeah! Gotcha. Oh, that's called a trade. Oh my gosh, we're dropping 0 frames. This is great. Heck yeah, you're absolutely right. It's about time. Twitch got its crap together. Or I might have configured something better than I had before. That's entirely possible. I just got done explaining that I overdid the tutorials and I probably broke some stuff, but it feels pretty good now. Looks like we're dropping no frames. Hey, buddy. Hey. Goop Fairy, I hope you're just having a beautiful Monday, feeling fulfilled and beautiful, like you are. Knowing you've mocked 3 or 4 times, you're absolutely over-prepared for the fantasy football draft. The antithesis of the goop, which is not something I'm proud of. Oh, yep, my bad. All right, I am playing on a keyboard and mouse, and I'm about to have to stop using that as an excuse. But it's real. The adjustment from controller to keyboard and mouse does take a bit. This is week 3 of practice. So I'm at this point using it as a crutch, but I do have to double think or think twice about what I am doing on the keyboard, and that makes for a harder time, especially in something fast paced like this. But hey, we're doing our best. Oh, he dead. Let's go. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Get back here. You gone, bruh. Get out of here. Goopalicious Definicus, make the boys go. Loco? I was hoping we could rhyme Definicus. Give me some bars. Bars. Some goopy bars. That sounds like a candy you don't want to feed your kids. Come on, guys, they're fine. I made them myself. Here's something I noticed I do. You see this? I do this like scrunchy thing. I'm not used to wearing glasses. I was rewatching the stream I did on Saturday, and I hate that. So we need like a sound effect or some punishment to Pavlov me out of doing that. Big face. We're having fun. I'm very happy. So far, going live and being on stream is bringing me joy. I genuinely enjoy myself while on stream. I was afraid that I was going to do all of this and set it all up and hate it. But so far, this is a blast. I'm having fun. I can't wait to dive in. My next thing, now that tech's looking pretty good, my next thing is content planning and back-end content production. Low effort, as low as possible. All right, how do we do, G? Oh, I did the scrunchy thing. I need like something to punish myself with. Kinky. Let's see here. Did we get any goods? What did we get, guys? This is all garbanzo beans. Right now we're trying to get level 300 gear or higher. And I don't see none of it. Oh, commendations. You have to say good job to your boys. Good job. You dressed nice. Who's Goop Fairy? Unbelievable. Thrasher, come on, man. You're an OG. You know who he is. Put some respect on his name. And I'm super stoked to see 3 viewers. We are that's a high for the week. 3 viewers! Please let me know if my microphone is way too high. I really don't want to scare people away. How's the game versus the microphone? I'd be stoked to find that out. One thing that's cool is it looks like the tech is holding. We're not dropping frames. Thank goodness. Whoa, big head. Gets you every time. Gets you every time. We really should be in intermission right now. This is where we go when we're just getting ready to hop into another match. What's up, everybody? I gotta check my vault. I'm on my phone checking my vault. If you don't check your vault, it goes away. Okay, got a full vault. I'm using an app on my phone to drop items in the game. All right. What's up, Lux? Welcome to the chat. Definitely not a bot. I can feel it. Dismantle for infusion. Our head's now at 300. All right, let's go. Look at that squad. Squad! All right. We in. May just be me. Not in my head, though. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people in my head. Can you tell me, can you give me some feedback, Goop Fairy? How's my mic volume versus the game volume? Can you clearly hear me while still hearing some of the game? Sound good, but I don't hear the game. I can fix that. All right, how about now?
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
Do you hear the game now, or did I mess something up? And no game. Well, that's interesting. It's either super faint, or I messed something up, which is entirely possible. I'm gonna jack it up, but that's crazy talk. All right, volume in the game is pretty high. Oh, a little of the game. Okay. I got reports previously that it was way too loud, so I was being a little careful. Don't want to hurt your earsies. At the Goop, our number one concern is safety. Safety, and then fun, and then teamwork. That's a bad guy. Oh, he got away with his life, brother. Hey, brah. Haha, got you. Clip that. Honestly, just any play at all where I do anything would be nice. All right. What's up, Drumful? Is it louder, or how does it compare to previous streams, Drumful? Quieter than other times. Copy. Watch if we go here.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones.
All right. How's that sound? Here's the thing with PC or this whole loadout is I've got a mixer in OBS, I've got a mixer in what's called Sonar, and then I have sounds in game. I've got sounds in my headset. It's a lot. Like, how do we unify this experience? Or how would a sound person do it? Hey, brother. Hey, brah. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Shouldn't be shopping, but I am. All right. How's the stream holding? Nice. 2.4 milliseconds to render a frame. I think that's good. I don't see any red or orange colors. Oh boy. Vespine gas? That sounds dangerous, man. Tell me about it. Is that a sound thing?
You have advantage.
Drumful, I got a new microphone, a dedicated mic, USB mic. So now I'm not fiddling around with audio drivers and things like that, trying to make a shotgun mic, camera mic work. Tell me how I sound. How we doing? Nice. What's up, JBL? Good to see you again. I'm stoked you're here.
Zone B lost.
What are we doing today? How's Monday treating everybody? Come on, bro. This is madness. All right. That's what I like to hear. I like that I can kind of, I can lean away. Good for sound effects. All right. We're farming some Solstice gear. It's the last day of the Solstice event in Destiny 2. And I procrastinated, so what are we gonna do? I got all my work done for the day. All my business partners follow me on Twitch and get notified when I go live, so I'm being held accountable.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. It's a power play.
Love that.
Get those zones back.
Come on, jeez.
Defeat.
Yikes. Alright. Well, we got smoked. Let's see here. I need to get rid of some stuff.
You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
282. That's pretty good, actually. Tab, I think. Nope. When's the ASMR stream? Hello. Welcome. I don't know. I'm not a super ASMR guy. I really don't like listening to people eat. That seems like a big portion of ASMR. For some reason, that's one of my things. Eclairs on stream. No, I'm not doing that. I put my foot down somewhere. All right, guys. What's up? We got 5 viewers. This is awesome. I'm so stoked. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Really appreciate it. I am on week 3 of my streamer journey. So I'm stoked. Anyone here right now is an OG. You guys are here at the very beginning. I can't wait for all of you to come back in 2 months, 3, 6 months, and see how things have evolved. For now, I put a lot of emphasis and care into graphics and aesthetics and things like that. And now I need to learn how to be a good streamer. So that's where my head's at now. Now that things are kind of falling into place and I got buttons and things like that, I just need to build a soundboard. I need to focus on post-production so I can automatically generate clips for social media and things like that. But good eye, drumful. I do now live in a drawing, which is sweet. But yeah, so figure out the post-editing production so I can automatically generate clips and send them into social media. And then I'm really focusing on my content planning, really. I built this to kind of dive into the art, design, and every aspect of art that goes into video games, because that's where my passion lies. And I need to start planning out what that's going to look like on stream and figure out how that's going to go. So just look out for that kind of content moving forward. Another week or so. If anyone has any tips on like AI software to automatically cut clips and things like that, this project for me, I'm trying to go path of least resistance. And so if you know of any good stuff, let me know. If you have suggestions or how the big guys are doing it, I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for joining me. I meant to do a different mode besides Team Scorched, but we're here, so let's do it. I notice I'm reaching for the controller a lot less, which means I'm starting to become competent with the keyboard and mouse. I'm stoked about that. But if I start getting frustrated, I for sure will be grabbing for that. Also, Team Scorched doesn't really require much aiming, so probably what's going on. A little aiming. Let's go back to the game. That's one thing I should remember. Switching scenes. Bow, 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 bow. All right, we're gonna pick up this rift. We gotta put it in. Let's get a guy up. Sweet. What's up, G? I'm gonna take the rift. We're gonna get it into their place. I died. Is there any reason to not just use the controller from the start? Yeah, that's a good question. So I've been on a controller playing video games for my entire life, truly, for 30 years now, right? So I wanted to challenge myself to pick up keyboard and mouse. There are obvious benefits long-term to using a keyboard and mouse. I mean, I can flip 180 with a 1-inch wrist movement, you know what I mean? So it is ultimately better, but there's just a learning curve, and I'm challenging myself to stick with it past the frustrated phase to become competent and give myself the option of both, basically, you know? Someone's gonna be coming around with the rift into our goal. Watch. He's going left. Come on left, pal.
Enemy runner, stop.
All right, he's dead. Let's try to push. Let's get on the offense. Following you, brother. All right, I'll lead. Got him. Ooh, ouch. Good luck. I took one guy out. Alright, I actually like this mode. Essentially, there's two goals on the end of the maps. You have to pick up the rift, or the spark, and dump it into the rift to win. Obviously, it's not as easy as it sounds. Got him. Didn't get him. There he is. I grab? I grab now? Nope. You know what? That's alright. This is what we say when we're getting mad at each other in Rocket League. I'm doing the best I can. So if you're ever not performing well and someone gets mad at you in video games, just say, hey, we're on the same team. I'm doing the best I can. Relax. If I could, I would do better. Watch, we're gonna go for a run. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man, some people are pretty accurate.
They got you, Spark Runner. Get back in there. The spark is available.
Jeez.
Enemy has the spark.
Still 0-0 and there's no timer. We could be in here for the rest of the day, dude. Uh-oh. We got a runner.
Enemy runner neutralized.
This is wild.
Runner, stop.
Alright, I got the spark. Let's go. Oh, come on.
They got you, Spark Runner. Get back
Oh,
in there.
I've been offered cheap viewers. How kind.
Enemy runner
I think
neutralized.
paying for viewers would be the absolute best way to kick off this
Spark Runner.
stream situation. How kind of you to offer.
Enemy runner active. Stop them.
Let's go. Let's go, Skull.
Get to the rift.
Oh, God. Okay, so clearly there's a little more strategy than just running down the outside line. Especially because they can see you through walls when you hold that rift, so... You know. Let's go.
Run. Stop the enemy runner. Enemy runner neutralized. They got you.
Oh, man. Come on. Come on.
Enemy has the spark.
Alright, enemy's got the spark.
Enemy runner advancing.
There he is. He's got it.
Enemy runner
Nope.
stop.
Later.
High.
Holy cow. Buzzer beater.
Your rift.
Let's go. Get it out of here.
Defend your runner.
Let's go.
Runner down.
I'll lead if you want, bro. You can't hear me.
Spark runner is down.
Oh. I offered to lead. Probably wouldn't have done any better, but that's fine.
3 minutes. It's close. Defend your runner.
After this, I'll probably switch to control with some regular weapons. And then go from there.
Taken the spark.
I should do my little aim trainer. I've got an aim trainer game that I've been playing to practice aiming on keyboard and mouse. That might be riveting content. Here we go. I could have swore I had the spark. That's bad game sense. Apparently, I've got no idea what I'm doing. It's funnier when it's the fast cup. We're gonna need some sound effects too. I keep saying that. When life hands you computer problems, you become a computer repairman. I actually did the most beta computer guy thing ever. When the fan started acting up, I looked it up, watched videos on YouTube. Everyone says replacing a fan is the easiest thing you could do on a PC, and I agree, but the one that I bought off Facebook, it's on a case called the Height Y60, and it's a compact case. So in order to replace the fan, you have to remove the GPU. And so instead of going through the process of replacing it myself, I went to a computer shop and had them do it. It was rough. They treated me like I didn't know anything, I don't know. But it was emasculating, but I got it done. I got some sweet fans put in. It stopped making weird noises. I've been a Mac guy for the last 30 years, or 20, and I never had to wake up to a weird fan sound and then have to go to a computer shop to get it fixed. It just, doesn't happen over there. But I also couldn't be doing what I'm doing now on Mac, so I see the value of both. Finally, after all this time.
Runner out.
There's room in this world for Mac and PC, it turns out. Get it, brother. Oh, man. Let's get it in, bro.
They've defeated your spark runner.
What are you guys on? You guys PC people? You guys Mac people? A little bit of both?
Minute. You have this. Enemy has the
I know a lot of people have to use PC for various things at work. I gravitated towards Mac in art school because that's what everyone was on and all the programs ran better, and I still prefer it, but who cares really? I'm just rambling. A little bit of practice.
enemy has the spark. Stop.
If you're just joining me, I'd say welcome. Thank you so much for coming by, hanging out on this Monday. You could be watching a lot of content out there, and you popped into my stream, so I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm brand new at this. I'm just trying to get my bearings a little bit. I met a bunch of streamers at a playtest at Riot Games a couple weeks ago, and they all convinced me to try streaming, so here I am. My origin story. All of the people that inspired me are big, they're big in my eyes, Twitch streamers. Maybe you guys would know them. We got Dre Nella, he's an Apex streamer. We've got Tifa, Jess. We got nice. What kind of beer? I like that. This guy has mastered the art of free will. What kind of beer are we drinking? Oh, I'm gonna get out of this mode and do something else. Because right when I get the hang of something, I move on. Alright. We'll do Crucible still. We'll do one control match, and then we'll hit it in some PvE probably. So my stuff's dropping at 301. Actually, this is what we should do. Let's run to the tower real quick so we can clear our postmaster. We'll go say it to Zavala. He's gonna have something for me. This game is on a cycle, a weekly and monthly and yearly cycle. And every Tuesday is the start of a new week in the world of Destiny. So on Monday, this is your opportunity to clean up anything that you didn't get done during the week. And basically, Solstice is the event going on. It's kind of a summer event that they put on every year, and it ends tomorrow. So my main focus for the day is grinding Solstice gear because they've got exclusive weapons like this thing right here. Yeartide Apex is apparently one of the greatest guns in the game right now, and I have a few good ones, but I want more. And then they've got this Festival Flight, which is a grenade launcher that drops grenades on the ground and then creates a pool of damage, which is kind of cool. That's called AoE, Area of Effect Damage, for my non-gamers watching right now.
Hi there.
Okay, 299. I don't really want to deal with it. I just want any 300s on me. We'll get rid of this. Attrition orbs, that's good. I don't like sniper rifles. They used to be good in this game. Do I have Gallahorn? I absolutely do. I like your slightly dated references that are still relevant because Destiny recycles all of their stuff. Absolutely, I've got G-Horn. That gun used to be a requirement for joining certain fire teams. Extremely OP, that's exactly right. I'll put it on right now if you want. I'll hop into the Little Light app and grab it.
Oh, let me check
Galahorn, for some reason I have 2 of them. We don't need that. I just sent it to my hunter. Classic me.
Give the world what you want to receive. Guardian?
There we go. Alright. Year Tide Apex. Let's see here. This will be fine. So this is what we're going to go in with. This is what Galahorn looks like. For those who have never seen it. It is a rocket launcher that gives out wolf pack rounds. Basically, if anyone on your fire team also has a rocket launcher and they fire it, it'll fire a rocket plus a bunch of little rockets surrounding it, and you give it to your entire fire team. So if you're in a DPS phase, damage per second, and you need to kill a boss fast, you would equip this and everyone would become super damage crazy. So that's that. They have different looks. And that's it. I'm going to put on a PvP loadout. Sweet. We'll keep G-Horn on for Drumfool. Alright, we're going to hop into the portal, which is brand new as of a couple weeks ago. This is a really cool thing they added, actually. You can come in here and say, I would like to do PvP control. I'm going to get an extra drop here. Plus, you got your class item. So if my class item's low, I know I can come here and get exactly what I want. It's pretty sweet.
Anything for you?
That's what this expansion's kind of all about. A bunch of quality of life updates. It's a little light on the content, but they're building a foundation for the new era of Destiny, rather than creating Destiny 3, which is kind of what the entire community would like. But with Sony's acquisition of Bungie, there's a really good chance that if Bungie can't hold it together, we might end up with a Destiny 3 from an entirely different team down the line sometime. That would be questionable, but potentially awesome. We'll see. USB. All right. Okay. This is our intermission. Let's get some feedback on the graphics. How are we doing with the graphics? Are we enjoying ourselves? We got transitions. We got some be right back. For me, this is fun. Bow bow. Just trying to bring the best experience I possibly can. I wanted to take my design and content background and shoehorn it into the world of streaming to see if it would lend well. And so far it has. But now I just need to become a good streamer. So we'll see. We got a protein shake. We've got electrolytes. I got a little coffee. I am a drink monster. Oof. That's a tight cable. There we go. Sweet. 5 or 12. Hey, homie. I can share your stream in a Kick community to help you have followers and viewers and also earn from stream. Chat. Just hit me up on Discord. No thanks. But I do appreciate the offer. Thanks for popping in and dropping your bot. We'll take it all today. I did have it on where you had to follow in order to chat. And for those 2 days, it was glorious. No bots, no spam, no nothing. But then I read on Reddit that apparently that's a bad idea. So I turned it off. And now apparently you have to get... You put a bot in the chat, and then the bot handles the spam. But, yeah. Baby steps. Baby steps. So yeah, what else did we do today? I woke up at 4:30 a.m., as I always do. I drove downtown to my gym. I saw familiar faces and hung out and hopped in the sauna in the steam room. And I hit the cold plunge for 3 minutes at 42 degrees. That was very cold. But when I came out, I felt amazing. The dopamine release and the good vibes and the feelings that you get from that is worth the price of admission. And that price is suffering. Isn't it weird how suffering is the precursor to most things that are worth it in the world? At least that's what I was taught. And so far, I've got the suffering down. All right. Looks like we got some people online. Honestly, I'm just so grateful and happy that I got the tech issues figured out. When you're trying to stream and focus on gaming and talking, and then people are telling you that it's glitching out through no fault of your own or some fault of your own, sucks. So it looks like we're fully back, guys. I thought my animations were too many frames or high fidelity. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a million things. So what do? You walk it back. You turn one thing off at a time. You reach out to Reddit and hope someone will take mercy on you. And they did, actually. That's why I went with OBS, open source software, which is free, open source, but way hard, versus Streamlabs because of the community. People want to hop in and help you out. It's cool.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
It is very easy to see why somebody would choose Streamlabs, though. I mean, it puts everything in one place. It is prettier interface, but it's just not for me. Not this time. I'm following this guy.
Enemy claimed Zone B. You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
I love that Princess Mittens, my girlfriend, gets notifications when I go live in the middle of the day. I'm sure she's super proud of me for that. That's why we got to work together as a community and help me get affiliates so I can earn $1 off of streaming. Once I earn $1, then I can say I am a professional.
Zone A lost.
Speaking of which, I put a tip button in my bio. Feel free to go ahead and just put 50 grand in there. That would be awesome. I read a lot about that. It feels so like gauche and weird to put that in your bio, but apparently it's a thing. So I just set it up on Stream Elements. I don't know. Feels weird. But all of this feels weird. I'm sitting in my living room, playing video games, talking.
You have advantage.
And I'm having a blast. Come on. Come on. Right. Nice. Good play. Fair dinkum. It's one of my favorite Australian terms. Fair dinkum. Alright. This gun looks prepared for PvP. Let's give it a try. I guess I was already giving it a try. Let's give it a harder try. I don't like that. Hey, pal. My aim trainer's not paying off.
Zone A captured. Power play.
I wonder if I should start a stream with some aim training. Is that horrible content? It would quantify exactly how bad I am at this PC games.
Zone B lost.
Let's try to wrap around.
Zone C captured.
Oh my
You
god,
have
I don't even
zone
think I hit him.
advantage.
Chat, I didn't hit him. Uh-oh. Now I'm dead. Alright. I'm just happy the stream is lag-free. If anybody notices any tech
Zone advantage
issues
is yours.
on the stream, just go ahead and let me know so I can take note of it. I'm trying my best to make it a nice, clear, smooth stream experience. But when you watch too many tutorials, you start putting conflicting settings and changing the encoders and outputs and the bit rates, and then you'll break it, I found out. So we're learning in real time. Also, I learned that apparently Destiny 2 is a very rough game to stream. I don't know if it's an optimization thing or a DirectX 11 thing, but apparently that can stress you out or stress out the system. It was born in the era of not streaming. It's that old, so must be it. But something like the finals
Zone C captured. You have zone
has like frame generation and DLSS, so it's a lot lighter weight to begin with, but also I guess it plays nicely with streaming software and stuff like that. So I'm learning all of this. Man, I don't think I've gotten a single kill. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Zone
Come
B
on, you're not going to let me get heavy so I can shoot you better? Come on.
5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
I'm doing my best, trying not to crash out and grab my controller. I must practice keyboard and mouse if I'm going to get better. Got him.
Zone C lost.
If anybody wants to see the aim trainer, I would put that on if anyone's curious.
Zone B. Zone advantage.
I should probably do that before getting on stream so I can tune up a little bit. I will say I did it when I first got the computer 3 weeks ago, and then I did it yesterday, and the difference was night and day, so there is hope for me yet. But we're fighting for our life with keyboard and mouse. Look at that guy, he has no idea I'm about to crush him. He had an idea. He had an idea. All right, I'm grabbing the controller just to get a couple kills. Let's see. Ow. That doesn't count.
Zone A lost.
All right, let's just get a couple kills. I also don't have anything long range on me. He's coming for me. Come on, bud. Ah, man.
Have advantage. Zone A captured.
All right. Did I mention I'm not much of a PvP guy? I'm learning.
Battle is
Literally, one of my life goals here with stream goals, is practicing both streaming and PvP so I can be good enough to be relevant when the game Marathon comes out. All I want to do is make this stream cool enough and viable enough in the world of video game art and design so that people like Joseph Cross in the art department of Marathon at Bungie will take an interview, hang out on stream, maybe even give exclusive access one day. I'd love to know about the inspirations of art in video games. That's where my heart lies. So it's just all practice, just like everything in life, right? I learned that in my yoga days. It's a practice. Don't have to be good today. We just got to be better than yesterday. That sounds good.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. You
I got my
have
super.
advantage.
Let's get some kills. I just want to say thanks for continuing to hang with me during my rambles as I try to figure out the PvP.
Zone B lost. You have zone advantage.
If Captain Cook was here watching, he'd be very proud that at 1, I was even in Destiny alone, and 2, that I was practicing PvP, because I am his teammate, and I am not a very reliable PvP teammate. So I need to get better. There you go, that's exactly right. That I am good at, actually.
You have zone advantage. 1 minute. Won't be long
We're winning.
now.
Yeah,
Zone
dude.
C lost.
We'll say I did it. There's 2. Come around the corner while it's still going? Nah, that's alright. Now we're amplified. You see how we're running faster? That's because of what I did previously.
30 seconds stand between you and victory.
Alright.
You have zone advantage.
What's up, Pinge Mingler? That is a fascinating name.
Together
Later,
as
bro.
one.
Victory!
A well-fought victory.
Well, I did get the kill shot there, didn't I? Sweet. Now, I should have gotten a Solstice item there.
Your victory gives the city hope.
So, hello. What up, Galley? Can't get rid of that. That has to be locked. If I don't lock my items, I will delete them. That has happened a million times. People are giving me commendations. That's kind of them. They might be pity commendations. Cool. Well, I didn't get last. Alright. What should we do? Should we do the aim trainer? Should we play some PvE? We could play some Fortnite. We could do whatever. We're just kind of hanging out today on this Monday afternoon. I'm gonna take a little drink of this protein shake. All right. So, Drumfool, how's your day going? How's your Monday? What's a Monday look like in your world? Take me into the world of the drum. Let's see. Back up. Let's see if there's any PvE things we can do to get some good Solstice gear. Okay, so we could do Glassway. Kind of a pain in the ass, but as long as we have a team, should be fine. Even if I get a C, I'll get 300 gear. That's dope. So let's find Guardians, grade A loot, experience, meta loadouts, tier 5 loot, but what level, you know? New gear only. Pinnacle, grade A, master tier, looking for experts. I'm kind of an expert. I'll apply. He's not going to let me in because I don't have a loadout that represents my understanding of the new stuff. But one way you can always be useful as a warlock is to bring healing. So I bring healing. Bring our level up a little bit. 300. Let's go. And then we could bring Polaris Lance. That's going to be barriers. We'll bring Promemoria. And this is probably fine. I could bring the Area Denial, actually. That'd be pretty sick. If I remember correctly, that's not a bad call. Alright, Drumfool did some recording. Making sure the kids are ready for the first day of school tomorrow. Congratulations on first day of school. I know that's a big deal in parent land, and it's exciting. And you get the house back to yourself during the day. It's got to be nice. All right, is this that Starfire protocol might be better than one I have because it adheres to the new armor. Let's see. Make sure I have Well of Radiance. Yeah, this won't be bad. 290. Notice I'm not being invited. That means I did not get invited for the run. That's baloney. Master tier, grade A, easy modifiers. Let's go. That's fine. Let me in, G. This is Fire Team Finder. This is a relatively new system in the world of Destiny. All right, I'm in the lobby. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna ready up. What up? $296. I mean, it's kind of the best I got, brother. Let's go. Maybe I could switch that up a little bit. Okay. It's not the strongest weapon up top, honestly. Glassway's no joke. Well, on Grandmasters, I mean, we beat it a million times, but with this new system, modifiers can completely change your experience inside of a strike, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I haven't really pushed harder content yet this year. Finally just beat the campaign on my third character. I refuse to pay $20 in this game to not play content, and that drives me insane. And then I learned when you get a PC, you have to buy your games again. Obviously, that's kind of obvious. If you go to a store, they're going to want you to buy it again on their platform, right? It's royalties and things like that. But I've got an entire library on PlayStation. I have nothing on PC, so I had to buy the expansions again on PC, which sucks. But I did learn about cdkeys.com, and I got most of everything for very, very cheap, at least. One good thing about PC is that there's a lot of ways to save money on games. So that's what's up. All right, let's do some Glassway. Controller in hand.
We're here, stranger.
We're not strangers anymore, Little Light. You can call me Elsie. Or Elizabeth. Whatever
Little
works.
Light.
Okay, Elizabeth it is. And once again, I prefer Ghost.
So Ghost tells Elsie,
So,
or the
what's up?
stranger, same person,
Despite our best efforts,
not to
Vex
call him
within remains
Little Light.
active thanks to Aramis,
But then she does it
destroying
again.
us a vital
What is that
link
all
to the
about?
Vex. A story for another
We
time,
learn down the
perhaps.
line
For
that she's
now,
not a shitty
we need to
person.
focus on stopping
So
any
why be
further
a dick about it?
incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Oh shit, yeah, so we're gonna need some overload, which I don't have. Looks like he does, that's good. We're gonna need unstop as well. I remember that just now, so I didn't bring any of the right champion mods, which makes me a bad teammate, but I'll more than make up for it in good spirits. Do a quick Glassway. This strike's been around since Beyond Light expansion. Alright, there we go. Barrier, that's my job. They look very manageable. Okay, so this doesn't seem like that hard of a tier. I got speaker sight on, so I've got a turret that heals. This solar flare I'm holding, that's from Solstice. Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt him. I don't think that can happen. I'm the type of player, I always like to be a team player. I always like to bring champion mods and make sure I'm as helpful as possible. So to not have overload is a bit of a bummer, but I do have barrier champion mods, and we should be fine. These guys aren't complaining. And they're fast, so they don't need me. This strike, what we always say is that this strike really begins at the end. The boss in the boss room, you guys will see, it can be a little hectic. And one of the cool things about how Grandmaster Season used to work is you would, piece by piece, all of these extremely hard strikes, and you would break them down into a science, knowing where every single thing spawns and exactly how much pressure to put on various areas of a room. And so with Glassway, when it first came out, we had to essentially design out our plan. Go on the left side, these 3 people spawn in, hit them first, team shot on the left, hit the boss last, we'll see. So you'll see it. It's pretty cool. And then if, just so you can see, look at how cool the environments in Destiny are second to none. I mean, for a game as, you have to remember, this game is 7 years old in what, a 12-year-old game engine. It's just amazing what they pull out of such dated, truly, tech.
It still wasn't enough.
And then when you go play Marathon and see it in a modern engine, I think modern, it looks awesome. So I really can't wait to share that game with the world.
Little light.
Share like I'm a part of it. I'm not a part of it, but I've played the alpha, and it was a blast. I think it might be my favorite PvP focused game. Oh look, a data pad. Sorry team, we're doing data pads. There we go. Yeah, this is actually not that hard. I wonder what level we're on. If this is Master, that's crazy. Joining allies, that was quick. All good, bro. All good. Let me tell him. All good, bro. We keep it positive around here. I'm gonna put up a turret that's gonna heal him because generally we don't stand there that long. You wait till about 25%. They're just gonna manhandle it, huh? Okay. Things have changed. I feel like a grandpa of Destiny, maybe. Yeah, this is just actually not that hard. So in a Grandmaster, we would be behind here. We would duck. We would be peeking out, barely shooting for our lives, making sure we don't die. Oh, and I just realized we don't even have like restricted res, like revives or anything. So yeah, this is cake. I'm playing a little too cautiously. Oh, shouldn't have done that. You hear that whistle? Oh, fudge. I don't know why I'm editing myself on stream. I just know my cousin's son might watch me occasionally, and he just disapproves of cussing, man. He's like 10 years old, and he just looks at you. Oh, like he'll put his glasses on his nose and look up at you like he's just disgusted with you. He's the best. If I could guarantee that my kid turned out like the Saw Dog, I'd have a kid tomorrow. He's chill, hangs out, minds his business. Super smart, cool kid, thoughtful. All right, we're in the final boss. Easy as that. Based on the way that these guys are playing and the way that things are going, I don't think that we're going to need to be hyper strategic with this. So I overhyped it by a little bit, but it is kind of a cool one. So there's 2 rooms. One on the left here and one on the right. Generally, you hang inside of this one because you can better control the flow. Essentially, you can funnel the enemies into 3 entrances rather than being fully exposed. And you'll see why you kind of don't want to be exposed. You got a baby Hydra, you got a giant Hydra named Bellman, and then you've got all kinds of, yeah, little guys. We got the chickens. We got champs. Oh, I just threw a healing grenade at the enemy. Luckily, it's still doing its job. Yeah, these guys don't seem too concerned, so I won't be too concerned. Alright, cool. We already phased Bowman. This is going to be over in no time. I brought a well for no reason. Yeah, this is cake. Alright, he's immune. We phased him. And we're on to the next phase. It's going to be over in no time. Yep. Now we got the wyverns. Wyverns. Threw another healing grenade at the enemies. We'll pretend I did that on purpose. Yep, we gotta break a shield. Good stuff. Alright. These guys are just bullying this strike, so we must... I hope they did master. If they didn't, this is a complete waste of my time. That's how the new system works. Okay, 0 in. We're on the second phase of Bellman. Okay, so I should be shooting through that because I have a barrier weapon. Barriers shoot through barriers. And for whatever reason, it's not working. They must have fixed that for Bellman. That's malarkey. I'll put that out for our buddy here. Yeah. Alright. A lot of stuff. I'm just going to put this here for funsies. That's a well. Everyone inside of the well gets healed and increases their damage output, which is why it's been a staple in the raiding community for years and years and years. But now, Bungie's worked really hard at making compelling options for the other classes and Warlock, so you don't feel like you absolutely need to have a well on you at all times. And they've done a really good job doing that too. I mean, Titans have their barrier, I don't remember what it's called, but they can heal around you. Warlock, I mean, Hunters, I guess, kind of can just like make people invisible, but still helpful. Invis Hunter is very cool.
We're safe for now, but they'll be back again in no time.
You know where to find us when they...
Once all the slots on this character are level 300, I'm going to move over to a new character. Oh, ow. Why you hurt me like that? Alright, we got a lot of loot. We got paid. 290. The heck? That's a 301. Nice. 298. Alright. Sweet. GG's. Good game, guys. Ooh. Alright, what's next? I need to do inventory management. My god. So 300. Okay, so this is the new system. This is what's cool. So I know I need a chest piece and a helmet. I'm gonna get in my main loadout, which is a prismatic loadout. I got 300, 300, 300. Sweet. All right. So I just need a pair of chest. Oh, I have a chest. Let's see how the Starfire protocol is. I know it's hot too. Let me look at the vault. Welcome to my vault. If anybody is a long-standing player of this game and you see this, you're gonna see how bad of a hoarder I am. So let's get into it. All right, I have 680 of 700 items, and many of these, as you can see, are level 10, which means I haven't brought them out once this season. And the sad reality is I haven't brought them out in many seasons, but every single weapon here, for the most part, I spent a ton of time gathering the materials to either craft or get in the master version of a raid, and I just have a hard time letting go of items that I worked really hard to get. These are adept weapons from trials, and I'm not a PvP guy, so the amount of work I had to put in to get these items was a lot. So I guess it's a sunk cost fallacy. I don't want to give them away. But here's the deal, they finally made a system to make it compelling enough to get rid of all of your old gear. With the tier system, tier 1 through 5, now they're giving away weapons with multiple perks and multiple enhanced perks. I mean, it's pretty cool. So I see myself getting rid of a lot of stuff here soon. Now let me just get in the vault. I was just going to look at my Starfire protocol. Lots of weapons. Lots of repeated weapons. All right, Starfire protocol. You are here. So that's a level, that's 84, right? That's the old system, but it seems better than what I just saw. Oh, neat. Okay, so 84, you always add 22 to a new item to see what it will be at max. So 64, 74, 84, 85, 86. So actually, this would be better, and it's the new system. So let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to infuse it. That's okay. Sweet, and that means that we're going to switch off of our Warlock and start to get them above 300 as well. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm pretty sure I can go up in my Guardian rank if I can put on a 300 in every single slot. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Where my 200s at? Our 300s. Let's check with our phone. Go into the Little Light app, my favorite app to do Destiny stuff. Can you tell I catch myself up talking because I've got a bit of a reverb in the monitor of my voice? It's very strange. Dope, we're going to be able to do this. 300, 300. This is a personal goal I've had for quite a while. Beautiful Ascension. Except for this isn't 300. So what say you? Oh, it must be on me. Sweet. Now we can go up in Guardian rank, finally. Nice. We did it. Yay. Now we have to go to the tower. View journey. Yeah, I know. I'm going. So we're going to go to the tower, and we're going to turn to a higher Guardian rank. Yay! And you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to use the restroom. I will be right back. I'm back. All right. See, that wasn't so bad. And we gained a viewer. Welcome, fourth viewer. I'm super stoked to have you. I am playing some Destiny. We're going to do some Solstice. It's the final day, but a little intermission because I'm going to go ahead and up my Guardian rank real quick. Yay! Bow, 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 bow. If Thrasher was here right now, he'd do that. He'd make the bomb bomb sound. Sweet. So now I have upped my Guardian rank. And until I leave the tower, I've got this shiny thing. It means mostly nothing, but you can jump around and whatever. Let's see what Zavala's got for us. 305. That's pretty sweet. The maximum grind goes up to 450. So I got a long ways to go. And apparently, starting at 300, it gets slow. But my thing is that it's been slow the whole time. So I don't know. I just wanted to get to 300. That's all we're focusing on for now. Let's check out our Guardian rank and see if we've achieved anything else. Alright, so we already did Seasonal Artifact. We already did Seasonal Journey. We acquire and complete the Xenology quest from Zur. You know what? I have one completed. I just got to go turn it in when he gets here. Earn Tier 3 reward packages from Portal Activities. Tier 3. A bunch of them. Gosh, that's a lot. That's more than I have, so we'll see. Ah, Space Grandma. Ava Levante is the main person who brings us activities for all of the seasons. We like her. I made it to rank 12 in Solstice. Look at all these good things I could have gotten. Whatever. It's simply too much. I think what they've done is they've slowed down the process or the progress on these so you buy event ranks. I'm kind of against that type of monetization, but I still love you, Bungie. We still love you. Through the ups and downs and the thick and the thin. Alright, so we've officially made it to 300. That's huge. Now, since we're here, let's get rid of some of this stuff so we don't have to come back. Oh, I'm actually going to switch characters. That's what I'm going to do. A little ADD. Alright, chat. We're going to go on to our Titan. Titan it is. And then this week, at some point, I need to build builds for each of these. I need builds. But yeah, so look, we're at in the 270s on the Titan. So now we got to go through the process of getting all these to 300. But what they've done, they changed it so now it's account wide. So anything that drops on this character is going to be at least 300 because that's like my power level. In previous expansion seasons, whatever, back in the day, it would be on a per character basis. So you'd have to essentially do it from scratch on all 3 characters. It's crazy, but it's just all we knew. So it didn't feel crazy at the time. I'm going to drop a couple weapons and we're going to get started. Alright, so I'm on my phone. I'm on the Little Light app. It's the app I like to use to manage my vault and inventory in this game. I'm just looking for some fun weapons to play with. And high level. You'll start seeing them drop on the screen. Pretty cool system. And we are a Strand Titan, so we'll keep that in mind for the synergy of it all. I think I'm going to use an area denial grenade launcher. I don't know what the god roll is. But I know hatchling would be fun. And I don't know, let's play with that. So we'll go hatchling. 265 is a bit low, so we'll infuse it. 299 sucks. There should be a 300 somewhere. Let's see, is there a 300 area denial? There is. I'm gonna drop it now. This is riveting, so thank you so much for hanging out while I figure this out. Great content. Great content. Pixel goop. Get gooped. Could not transfer due to an unexpected error. Maybe it just needs a spot. Yeah, that was it. Sweet, so we have our top weapon selected. That's going to be special ammo, so we're going to need a primary in here. Luckily, we have a ton of primaries that kick butt. Let's see. Energy. Player's Lance was hot. You know what? Let's do the third iteration. We'll bring that up. Dope. And then for our power weapon, grenade launcher might be fun. We could stick with the scintillation. This is a linear fusion rifle. It's a 3 burst. And it's a good time. Sweet. All right. So we got 300, 300, 300. And now we just need to do some stuff. So let's go into the portal and see what they've got for us. So we want to be earning Solstice gear. And we want as many drops as we can. So we're going to look through the portal to see what that is. So we'll start looking at Fire Team because I don't feel like doing solo content at the moment. So right now I could do the Empire Hunt Technocrat. I'll get a Solstice Engram. I'll get this weapon and an additional drop. So at the end of this, I will have a lot of goodies. Let's do that. So even if I just get a B on this, I'll get 302 level gear. So rather than build out my own and customize, I'm just going to find a group that wants to do it. Or actually, this is match made. Yeah, we'll just launch. Path of least resistance. Let's go. All right. I'm going to switch away from controller back to the keyboard because I do need to practice. All right. A nice Monday. Let's have a little coffee. This could be your brand. If you want to sponsor me, I will drink your liquids as long as it promotes health. No sugar. Or little sugar. Maybe that's not how sponsors work, right? I'll take whatever I can get. Kool-Aid, let's go. I was definitely a Kool-Aid kid growing up. Actually, this will start to paint a picture about the goop here. As a kid, I used to take Kool-Aid packets and sugar, put them in a Ziploc bag, and that was candy for me. All right. Yeah. That was my bad. I already need the controller. They're like, oh my god, look at this guy. Yeah, I'll get underway. Oh no. Just not gonna feel good about that. One guy just passed right by it, which is what... Oh, okay. I've done this mission a million times too. I just messed up on the keyboard. Sorry, pal. Back in 6. My bad, G. Alright, let's take off, guys. Sweet. I love this new scout rifle. This is the 3rd iteration. It's got a hip fire shot, and then if you aim down sights and you let it chill for a sec, it will, first of all, it's super strong, and it'll apply weakened in an area of effect around a person that you kill with that. So it's pretty sweet. You'll probably see some of that right now. I do my job. We got to go up to him to get him to like wake up. Yep. Now we run away. What's with me only bringing one champ? I guess I don't know like what the champion mods are, so I don't know how to see that because it's such a new system. I really need to figure that out. Alright, my job as a Titan is to suspend with Strand. Basically lift up all the guys into the air so they either can't regen their shields or they become easy to hit because they're stationary. That's the job of a Strand Titan for the most part. See that? So I got a precision kill, and it made me invis. That's one of the special things about this weapon. We got another brig somehow, probably because we took too long. Alright, we got him. We got him. Alright, guys. We are doing the best we can. I did not come prepared with the right champion mods. I struggle in this new system to see what the champions even are. I should know better. That's my bad. My bad, teammates. Hopefully the vibes are high enough. Look at all these champs. My God. What are they doing to us? There we go. Great suspend. Not. Yikes. Come on. This might be the slowest run in this room that I've seen. Uh-oh. Hi, bud. Alright. I got the wrong champion mods. Yeah. Alright. So we wiped. I'm going to go back. I'm going to prepare properly for this match and be a better teammate because that was atrocious. Oh, but we're still in it. Yikes. And we're locked. Double yikes. So now do I abandon? I'm going to abandon. Yeah, I need to be more prepared. Sorry, guys. That's kind of a shitty thing to do, but that's okay. So if I'm going to go in there... So how do we find that out? So we go to fire team, we go to, okay, now that's technocrat, and then we go to modifiers, and then we go here to see barrier and overload. Okay, so I've got barrier. Now we go here to see what's overload. We've got, what's that? Some machine guns, auto rifles, great. I love it. What else, just in case? Overload, could be shotgun, not doing it. So I'm gonna put a, sucks to have double primaries, but that's fine. I got a pretty good one. I got a good Giver's Blessing. A tier 4. Is that this? It is not this one. So just make sure. Nope. All right. Giver's Blessing. Where you at? Bear with me, everyone. We're going to get the Shoot to Loot Kinetic Tremors, Giver's Blessing. So this ends up feeling like a special weapon because with Kinetic Tremors, if you land X number of shots on an enemy, it starts doing a propulsive explosion outward, and it starts to affect enemies around. So it's kind of cool. Cool little AoE. And it's strong, so hopefully we could see some of that. Little Light is crunching the numbers, trying to get a spot open for Giver's Blessing. Nice, very good. Cool. So now I have Overload and Barrier, and I guess I'll stick with this. That's fine. All right, let's go back in. Apologies to my previous teammates for bailing on you like that, but now I'm coming in more prepared, and I can hold my own. Let's go. Even if we do a relatively bad job, we'll still get over 300 gear, and I'm stoked on that. So the new system's a little bit strange. You basically you could start. They force you into higher tiers as you grow in power, which I guess is a great system. But at some point, it hard cuts you off and says if you want to get loot that's relevant at all, you got to go up to the next level. And I just reached that from expert to master, so it's a bit of an adjustment. And I haven't even looked into new builds or anything like that, so I'm working at a bit of a disadvantage due to my own laziness. So we're going to try to remedy that this week. But for now, let's just focus on getting in the game. We're going to hit that technocrat. And if you're watching, all I ask is that you stay hydrated. Let's do it. We got new teammates. I'm way better prepared. We're going to have some fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really means a lot to have any viewers at all, honestly. It's a lot better knowing that at least a couple people are watching than zero. Because when 0 people are watching and you're talking into the void, it feels a little strange. But I'm a strange guy, so I guess it works out.
The ability to draw power from the splinters.
There we go. All right.
Careful, friend. Kill Praxis, and Aramis will no longer be able to empower.
I love these boards. They just randomly decided to put new board, like instead of sparrows, they have these hoverboards now. I can't remember what they're called, but it's just so cool. In the 11th year of the game, they decided to switch up the vehicles. Big fan. All right, we're still showing immune. That's fine. On the bottom left of the screen, you can see that I've got both overload and barrier, which means I can be more effective like this. We're gonna suspend him. Now everyone can see him better. He can't go anywhere. He can't recharge. I've got kinetic tremors working overtime, which makes double primary worth it because it's acting like it's got something special to it. I'm gonna suspend him so he can't get his shit back. Okay, kinetic tremors is gonna speed up the process by which we stun. There we go, a little team shot. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, I already like this team better if I'm being honest. Maybe it's because I'm better set up, but we're crushing it. Alright, we do need to get that brig out of here though, I'll tell you that much. Yikes, bro. That hurt. Why do we get a second brig? I've never seen that happen. I'm gonna die. Okay, we're gonna hide behind our barrier here. One of the perks of being a Titan. Okay, we got a stun on the Overload Captain. They're gonna hear that stun sound and hopefully turn around. Team shots, so we can get him out of here. Good stuff, guys. I should just open up comms so I can chat with them, but I don't know. People seem a little antisocial in Destiny lately. I used to exclusively play with people that we could chat with for strategery, but it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. People are a little quiet. I can deal with it. Looks like I got you guys. I got the stream now. You guys are just subject to my stream of consciousness. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like Cartman in the episode where he pretends to have Tourette's and then slowly but surely it takes over his mind and he actually can't help what he says. That could very well happen here. So you better stay tuned. Let's go. See that? Kinetic tremors right there just kicked in and killed all of those flying enemies around him. And that is why we like kinetic tremors. I think they created it in response to people saying that kinetic weapons were just kind of boring and unexciting because special weapons have these cool different perks and powers and additional things that they can do. So they came out with kinetic tremors so that the kinetic weapons had something cool about them as well. And I certainly appreciate that. Let's go. Alright, so I was talking about how other classes now have valid healing opportunities, and you can see this little pole coming out of the back of my guy, and it's not that I am possessed by those, what are they, like mushrooms that take over your brain, basically the basis of The Last of Us. But anyways, what they are, what it is like a banner of war, which creates a healing ring around you. As long as I kill somebody with a melee or a finisher, I get that, and I can stack that with one other bonus that I can't remember the name of right now. and that makes so anyone around me as a Titan is better suited for damage and healing, so it's kind of cool. There was a time in this game when only Warlocks were viable, like healers, and it kind of sucked. Warlocks were kind of the support class, it seemed. And now everyone has some form of healing. I can't think of Hunters healing, but they can make you invisible, and invisible Hunters are wonderful to have in a Grandmaster and a Raid. I think the Hunter class is kind of more of like a lone wolf vibe, like I'm helping out the team by being alive and not, you know, being down. But I've always kind of viewed the Hunters as sort of like lone wolf type characters. So he's protected. We're gonna go ahead and suspend everything. There we go. No, they're not protected. Oh, they are protected because apparently there's two of them. Since when? That's a weird thing about this season is all of the strikes and Empire hunts and things that we've done for years have all taken on a completely different personality because a simple modifier system changes the complexion of the experience significantly. It's cool. Part of me doesn't like change, and I miss the old way that Grandmaster season would be, and how you would break down every Grandmaster into a step-by-step science, and that's forever gone, but it is a net positive, in my opinion. It's for the betterment of the game. So you kind of just got to let go of the old ways and be stoked that they're still putting as much work into creating fresh experiences in such an old game. And that's what they're doing. Also, I mean, it's hard when you're going all crazy like this, but just appreciate how intensely beautiful the environments are in this game and the sound design. I know that Twitch isn't exactly the best place to hear the sounds of a game, but it's gorgeous. The artists involved in Destiny are some of the best in the industry. I mean, lesser game companies would blame old tech and an old engine and then make excuses as to why their game hasn't held up, and Bungie's sitting on Destiny here, old game by all accounts, and it still looks as gorgeous, if not better, than some games that are coming out this year. So kudos to the artist for keeping it relevant when the tech has gotten old. Enrique's just getting up in it. I like your style, brother. And you're not dying, so have at it. Go nuts, bro. Alright, I'd say we're at the 85%, 90% mark on this hunt. Alright. Alright, we'll do a little bit of damage on him. Wow, he froze me. Alright, bro. Relax. Normally you can get some good damage on him, but we got almost nothing. Little solar flare. The only reason that we have these solar flares is because of the Solstice event. That is going away tomorrow. It feels like it's so short for some reason. On a season that's going to be so long and by all accounts be a little bit light in the content, it's weird that they shortened Solstice by 1 week. Like, they must have something amazing planned for us starting tomorrow. We'll see. Suspend. Stun. Stun. Oh, I had the wrong weapon out. Alright. I just got a call or a text from a client, so after this, I'm going to see what they need, and if it's labor intensive, I'll handle that real quick, but that is part of the game of owning your own businesses and working from home. And streaming, apparently. Hopefully my clients don't find out that I stream, so they can't find out why I'm not answering their texts. We're slowed and blinded. Jesus. Christopher Columbus, that's hot. A little bright there. Destiny 2 is not well optimized for HDR. That's going to be the engine's fault, more than likely. It was invented before HDR was a thing. Alright, we're in the final boss. And he's taking his time. He was a little late to work today, apparently. Hit the super right off the bat. We're gonna escape. Okay, that's phase. Now we're gonna get safe. You never want to die in the boss like everyone else did. Luckily, I know that there's some hiding spots. As soon as it doesn't say, oh, they're gonna get me anyways! Oh, he's up. Yes! Perfect time. I stalled just enough. Absolute legendary status. Alright, everyone's up, and the strike continues. All we have to do is shoot these little things to keep going. We don't even have to kill ads, but obviously in a situation like this with champions and things like that, you're going to want to handle your ads. Because, as we've seen, they will take you out. We'll go ahead and keep them suspended. Alright, champion down. Beautiful. Someone's doing a lot of ignitions in their solar class, as you can see, just boom, boom, boom. That's good damage. That's gonna be phased soon. Alright, I'm out. Didn't phase as fast as I thought I would. Alright. Uh-oh. We shoot those things. Alright, come on. Oh, don't come to me, boat. I don't remember there being this many champions, but that's, I guess, the new stuff. Go ahead and charge the weapon back. Oh, nice throw. Got me. Alright. Goodness sakes. I'm gonna use my super just to get him down. This should phase him. It did not. Oh, I went ahead and sought out safety and landed right next to a champion. Champion stunned. Suspend. And dead. Nice. Let's go ahead and finish off the phase so we can get out of here. Alright, it's phased. Now we gotta get these things down, and then we're into our last phase of damage. Okay. We'll res our guy. Final phase. Let's melt. We got bait and switch on the scintillation, so if we shoot other weapons, we get more damage with this one. Sweet, so we got the fire team ops, bonus drops, Solstice. Nice.
Without Phylax and Praxis, Aramis will grow
Good job,
ruthless,
everybody.
careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to
302.
control this new dark power.
276. 291. We're gonna hold off on that. Alright. Say hello. Hello. What's up? What's up? Yeah, he was doing so many explosions because of that Starfire protocol. That's dope. I heard it's back on the block. Alright. So let's go ahead and see what the client had to say. Okay. 4 quarters in a day. Yeah, I feel you on that one. My client is sharing with me that he's feeling beat. I feel you. Chat, just know I'm telling my client to remain hydrated and drink electrolytes. I don't think anybody wants to hear that when they reach out telling you that they're exhausted. He has 2 kids. He's got several like business arms under one business. This guy is one of the most impressive human beings that I have ever met. All right, we gassed up our client. He asked nothing of me, nothing, no pertinent things. All of my tasks are done for the day, so I can feel good about continuing to play video games with you guys. When you work from home, like I do, and you own and operate 2 businesses, you have to have a lot of discipline. You have to be a self-starter. You have to, especially, you can't see this in my green home here, but see, there's a lot of distractions in this home of mine. Obviously that's not my real home. My real home, similar, not quite as aesthetic and fun, but I've got a TV over here, video games. I've got a million things to do besides work. So over the last 10 years, I've perfected the art of self-discipline and got all my work done today and ready to play. So let's get back to it. Let's see where we're at. So part of my goal is getting this guy to 300. So let's see where we are at on 300. We got 300 in the chest, 300 in the legs. If I was better about management, I wouldn't have to go to the tower. Let me see if there's any 300s in the vault. Excuse me. Yeah, we got some 300s. Let's go. Yeah, all right. We're going to the tower. Used to have the helm. Now we don't. It was cool they put the vault in space, but now we need the postmaster, and then we wouldn't have to go to the tower ever again. All right. I said I was going to unbutton when I was starting to feel like we earned some casual. Oh, I think we're there. All right. We're going to let her hair down a little bit. It's remarkable how well the tech is held up.
Checking now.
Thank goodness, I'm glad I got that figured out.
Transfer.
Tier 3 gear. 301. Ooh, slice hatchling would be dope. Didn't know you could get that. Arch gambit referral surprise. Kill clip. Let's go. We're gonna dismantle a lot of this. Binary orbit. Oh, it's an ornament? Not enough space for an ornament? That doesn't make sense. How do I get to settings on PC? Good lord. Oh yeah. Unlock.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. Feeling good is better.
Turns out I was full.
Underway.
Now we can grab this ornament. It's an antiquated system. Because all you gotta do is unlock it. Why wouldn't it automatically just unlock, right?
Wait, what was it?
Alright.
Checking, checking, checking. Check.
Lost a lot of viewers when I started talking about discipline. Noted. Noted. Okay. Alright, now we've got enough space. Just make sure everything's 300. I can get rid of this, honestly. It's gonna be the G roll on all these. What's the God roll? Those are tier 3. That's tier 2. I can get rid of that. Alright, we're making space. That we want to lock. Alright. get rid of some stuff. Oh, you know what I should play with? Is that pulse. Alright, so now we just need to drop our 300s. Up top. Alright. Go to top. 302. Cool. 3, 3, 3. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay. So we still have some work to do on the Titan. Let's go ahead and target farm either a Titan mark, a pair of gauntlets, or a helmet. Cool thing about right now in this game is we can go to the portal and target farm exactly that, which is nice. So now if I want to do a fire team and I said gauntlets, there's gauntlets here. If I do Savathun's Spire, I'll get 3 items plus this, plus Solstice Engram. So I'm pretty sure I know what we're doing. All right, so and we'll get 302, which means I can just match make. But what do I got to do first? Let's check our modifiers. So this says it's going to have all champs. So why don't we build for that? So we have overload, we have barrier. So what can we put in the heavy slot to handle that? So we've got literally sidearm. So actually, because I'm a Titan and I suspend, that inherently does unstoppable, which means we're ready for everything.
Anything for you?
Sweet. Let's do it.
Come in, come in.
Savathun Spire. Buku drops. Let's go nuts. I'm going to try it on the keyboard and mouse and see how it goes. Okay. Everything is good in the world of work. So we're back to the game. Let's do it. Mouse and keyboard. Let's see if we can handle it. This might be the last thing we do in Destiny for the day. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the controller. I cowered out.
Break those void crystals to release their power.
Did I get a team at least? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Nice. Good save. Good save. Let's go. 360 no scope. Hit the lantern. Lantern hits back. Hit the tangle. Non-contact. Is that not hittable? What's happening? Alright. Suspended. Kinetic tremors will take it out. I think we have to punch these. I think that's what's going on. Alright, he's damageable. Sweet. Notice the people dying surrounding him. That's all because of kinetic tremors. So don't sleep on kinetic tremors, is what I'm trying to say. So many crystals, so little time. Alright, this is actually a little more challenging than I expected. Not gonna lie, it's these guys are pretty tough. Let's hit that. Super. Oh, he chunked. Super unnecessary, apparently. Yep. Put myself in a vulnerable spot because the super ended before I realized. Whoa. Thought I was getting shot from the side, so I just put a little bit of a barrier out there. Shoot the lanterns. Nice. Pick up the tangle, and let's Mamma Jamma. Get gooped. It's going a lot slower than I expected it to. Okay, that much. Definitely going to be my final destiny for the day. So, I'd like to hear, what would we like to do next? Man, this room has already given us the business. I remember this room being like 3 minutes. We've been here for, what, 10? Oh, and we're done. I didn't even get to pick up ammo and everything. Yikes. Alright. And the game goes on, guys. And the game goes on. And on and on and on. Alright, volatile grenade ready, and I'm not sure exactly why I have that ready, but sounds like fun to me. This is Savathun's Spire. This is one of the missions from the campaign of the Witch Queen, actually. It was a killer campaign. Great storytelling, incredible performances, very interesting world building. Just all around incredible. It introduced the concept of crafting weapons. That was brand new for that. And yeah, look at this. I mean, look at this. It's incredible. So cool. Goes to show you, you don't need Unreal Engine 5. You don't need insane tech to make a beautiful game. You just really don't. I mean, it certainly helps. And nowadays, gamers, myself included, expect things like ray tracing, path tracing, all kinds of like high-tech solutions to lighting and things like that, along with DLSS and frame generation to reduce the load on your PC or PlayStation 5 Pro. And we get none of that here in Destiny, so I do long for a Destiny 3 that's ultra modern, but I just don't think we're going to see it. But look at a game like The First Descendant, for example, that relies heavily on Unreal Engine 5 for its beauty, and most of the environments look like default, to be honest with you. They look like they came with Unreal Engine 5, and that's cutting corners. That's you know, you get free access to Unreal Engine 5. You don't hire environment artists. You use the default assets. You make it good enough, but it looks like nothing close to this. I mean, the artistry that goes along with a Bungie environment is second to none. Truly is. So, you know, what happened here? I gotta punch it, or how's that work? I don't know. I don't recall. Wasn't reloaded. God dang it. There we go. Sounds like a lot of people are doing Starfire Protocol. I should really probably make a build. Probably not going to make my first build of the season on stream, because I got to study and learn all about the ins and outs of it, but by the end of the week, I intend to have at least one build built for each character. God dang it. My bad. Oh man, I'm getting smoked all of a sudden. Where my team at? Where my team at? Maybe I'm in the wrong position and I'm not focusing on the right stuff. Suspend. You don't hurt us. You cannot hurt us anymore. Oh my god, they're back. What is it with enemies that you kill coming right back today? Is that a feature or a bug, Bungie? Hard to tell with you sometimes. I think we have to punch all of them or something. God, I gotta abandon ship. Come on, man. Ah, man. We are getting wrecked, guys. Holy moly. Objective complete. I don't know about that, y'all, but we're moving on. Forgot, this is not a short mission. It's not short. Alright, so we need handstand, handstand, ice cream. Handstand, handstand, ice cream. Handstand, handstand, ice cream. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe avoid the trap. Handstand, handstand, ice cream. This is the final room, if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. This is not the final room. I'm gonna wait for my G's. I'm gonna give them a chance to rally. Okay. Y'all ready? Where's our buddy? He's not coming. Let's go.
Clear out the score and
Maybe this is the end. Alright, hell yeah. I'm stoked because I'm getting tired of this. Stamina is low. I need beverages and a snack. That guy's a fake. That's one thing about this boss. He's like a trickster, I think. Oh, we wiped. No. We got to start that over. Luckily, it's just here at the boss. All right, let's do it again, y'all. Did we not get to rally? Yikes. That's intense. All right, I'm going to lay back a little bit. Do not mistake my comfort for lack of interest.
Guardian, remove the sword and claim the spire.
Pretty sure if I had a coach, a streaming coach, he would probably tell me, don't say it like that. teammate seems to like dying a lot. That's alright. We'll get through this. We'll use that bait and switch goodness. Passively keeping an eye on my health to make sure I don't get too low because of that thing. But that was a pretty good little damage section there. Let's get another one of these. Lovely, man. I love these. Why did they disappear just now? I had a whole bunch of guys. Oh, wow. Might be a modifier. Nice, those solar flares are sweet. I'm gonna miss those, to be honest. Solstice brought those along, and they will be gone tomorrow. So, what can you do? Enjoy them while you got them. That's what you can do, really. That's a tier 3. Oh, okay. Alright, I just clutched up and got my whole team back. We are no longer in danger of wiping. Goodness sakes, this guy is on the money with the mission at hand. We do need to stand on this plate to get it to process so that we can then do the last half of damage on our boss friend here. I'm at risk of dying, so now if they don't get me up, we will wipe. And I wish I could say I had the confidence. There we go. Let's go, let's go. What's up with that freaking overload, man? Holy cow. He hasn't gotten his health back. Bail, bail, bail. Okay. We gotta get that thing down. God dang. God dang it. Bobby! I don't know you! Give me back my purse! Come on, Bobby Hill. We have to kind of like rethink of our relationship with Bobby Hill now that he's an adult and he makes alcohol and runs a restaurant. Oh my god. Team. Squad, squad, squad. It's not looking good. Honestly, I'm just gonna hold up. Okay, we got a guy back. So now I'm out of here. Come on. They're just going for the kill on the final guy, which I do respect. I respect that move, but we are gonna die if we're not careful, dude. That's why we take out our ads. Yeah, no. Got a little bit of defense. We're killing him with a melee. That guy's not the real one. Row one's right here. And I'm going to hit my super and hopefully get us out of here. My god, what a challenge this has been. Done. Alrighty, guys. We got through it. Nice last mission of the day. Let's see if it was worth our time. Most important part. Dopamine. I saw nothing. Alright, it's a lot of stuff. It just didn't spray out all fun like. 302. 301. Yeah, we doing it. Yeah, I'll commend. Good job, kids. I'm out, though. GG's. Alright, I think it's time to wrap up our time in Destiny. But before we do, let's go ahead and switch to this. And infuse a couple things. Infuse. Infuse. That's already 300. 276. Ooh, that's all we needed was a class item. Do we suffer through another thing to get a class item? Let's see if there's a quick one. Nothing's quick in this game anymore. Can I get a class item solo? Not guaranteed. What about fire team? Class item? Nope. Crucible? Class item. We're going to do one control. One control. Let's do it. We will put on a PvP outfit. Actually, I really don't even care. This is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll try. It could be fun. Year-Tide Apex. What's the god roll on a Year-Tide Apex? Can I get a little... Hello. Heal clip. Whatever. Area denial frame. Sure. Let's try it. Let's go nuts. We can use the Little Light app to go through our inventory and tell us what we should use. Let's see if we have any PvP god rolls out of the new stuff. Let's just see. That answer is no. Should we do a bow? Let's do it. Top slot, PvP focused. Let's do it, gang. All right. We got our squad of 12. After this, I'm going to put a B right back up. And then we're going to probably switch games. Maybe we'll try the aim trainer. And maybe we won't. You got to stick around to find out. We're coming up on 2 hours of the stream. That's pretty good. Not that I'm watching the time or anything. All right. This control match is going to guarantee us a piece of armor in the last slot that we need in order to round out the bases on 300 power level. And that's actually awesome. Last season, and for every season prior, you could not target farm that easily. So kudos to Bungie for giving us the opportunity to get us exactly what we want. RNG, in my opinion, is the bane of video games. I never grew up playing games with RNG. RNG stands for random number generator. If you are unfamiliar, that just is a system of randomness or pseudo randomness, more so. It's basically luck. It's gambling. So you do an activity for the opportunity to get the thing you want. And for whatever reason, in my experience, my RNG luck is garbage. I never usually get things as quickly and easily as others, and that's probably why I hate it so much, but I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. The stream today has been practice. I'm trying to get better at streaming, playing video games, chatting, being engaging. People sort of forget that this is a bit of an entertainment job. I have worked in entertainment prior, so you'd think this would lend itself to some of my existing experience. And so far, I don't know. I can't be the judge of that. It certainly feels weird. It's hard not to imitate streamers that you've seen and say that's who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be Kai Cenat. I'm gonna be Aztecross. Ah.
Shut the enemy down.
What I've tried to do is watch a little bit more streaming content as well, because being 38 years old, that's kind of not what my generation does. We generally play games, we hang out with our buds when we're gaming, but we don't really watch a lot of other people game. It's just foreign to us, so I'm trying to get into that to understand, you know, the draw and what's a good streamer, what's a bad streamer, what's fun, what's not, and kind of shape the experience surrounding that, you know? Wow, that was nice. It was a successful warm-up and destabilizing rounds, which means that they got weakened after the first hit, which made them easier to kill, I think.
Now hold. Zone C lost.
Lego. I get heavy now? I get heavy. Let's put it to good use, huh? Got one. Should have gotten more, but that's alright.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Oh, I should have pulled back and aimed and then exposed my position and then got the kill. Instead, I went out in the open and then pulled the arrow back, and obviously I died because of it, so. Hey, as long as we know why we suck. We don't even need that. Nice. Let's cap. Capping. There we go. Let's go grab B.
Zone B lost.
Oopsies. You know what? That one's on me, okay? That's on me, guys. Something tells me I'm above 1 hour and 53 minutes, because that's what it said a while ago, I think.
Lost. Enemy has advantage.
I don't know why I keep taking special. I don't have a special weapon. Oh, come on.
Have zone advantage.
Come on, y'all. Eh.
Zone C lost. captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. Oh no!
Nice. We'll take it. Alright. There's a bad guy. Get back here, bro. He ain't dead. Jesus. Good grenade, bro.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage. You captured Zone C.
All
Zone
right.
advantage is yours. 5 minutes left. Keep it up. That shut them
Oh man, that was a super. That never feels good. You finally get your super, which is pretty rare in PvP. It takes a lot to build it up, and then you pop it with the intentions of killing the entire team, and then you don't get a kill, and in fact, you die immediately. That's a nightmare. I've been on the receiving end of that plenty of times. Bobby. Ah, Lee. Come on, man. Yep. Oh, I'm in last place. That never feels good, does it? I'm capping.
Enemy has
Solo
zone
capping.
advantage. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage. Zone C
The whole squad's here. Holy.
Keep the pressure on. 3 minutes. Hold strong.
3 minutes left, and we're definitely gonna win this.
One final push and victory is yours.
Got him. Nice work.
You captured Zone A. That's a power play. You took them.
Let's get him, y'all.
Now hold. Down tactics,
Yahtzee.
victory.
Nice. What a great way to end. That was really nice. We got exactly what we said we would.
Zones controlled.
276 up
Targets
to
eliminated.
302. Beautiful work. Now, 2 characters are 300 out. We like that. We'll give our commendations, and we'll get out of Destiny. I'm going to go on a quick break, figure out what I'm going to do with my life, and we'll come back and play something else. All right. Sweet. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go on a quick break. Bear with me. We'll be back in 5. I'm going to put some tunes on, and we'll be back. Alright. All right. I'm back. Something tells me that these stats are not right. Oh, nice, dude. Dre really did. Right on, Dre. Thanks. Let's play something else. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play the aim trainer. So I'm going to go to chatting. We're going to put Destiny out of its misery. Now, I've never streamed aim trainer, so let's see. It's in the GG software. All right. It was a little bit hot. Still is. There we go. All right. Let's play the aim trainer. Okay. Let's see here. It's a little loud. All right. I don't know if I can get into windowed mode for the aim trainer. So I guess let's just see what it looks like. Got it. All right. Is that going to work? I don't know. Let's practice a little bit.
Three, two, one, go. New high score.
I'm getting better. How'd I do? Nah. Need to know if this is even working. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't think I could stream this one. All right. Let's see. It's after 5, so let's go check the store in Fortnite. All right. Fortnite is coming up. Let's go, Fortnite. All right. Let's see. This is about right. Game capture. Fortnite. Oh, sweet. Let's check out the store, guys. Why not? All right. What do we got in the shot today? Also, I got to turn off streamer mode. Oh, hold on. Streamer mode. There we go. Now we can watch all these emotes without sound. I love that. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining me. I'm just checking out the Fortnite store real quick. I just got done with a marathon of Solstice content and Destiny. We did some grinding. We got some good loot. And with Solstice ending tomorrow, I'm confident that we maximize our time in there. So now we're just seeing it's after reset time. So we figured we'd just see what's in the Fortnite store, see if there's anything fun, and maybe we'll drop in for a match. These are cool. Nice. You know, Fortnite store. Destiny stuff. Cool. Sweet. All right. Let's do a race. We're just going to be all over the place. Let's put a cool car on, maybe. Little Lambo. Let's go. We need a character to match. That'll do. Sweet. Let's get a race in. Should probably update the title of the stream, but who cares? All right, I got the controller here. I'll just burn through all these people because I haven't ranked up to where I'm supposed to be playing quite yet. Makes for some fun, easy matches to start off the season. Now that I've said that, I'm going to get absolutely smoked. Come on. Here it is. Let's go. I've not played this map with the lava things on this one in particular. Bummer. See how many people were AFK? Is that like a farming method or what? I don't understand. I keep going through that stuff. Nobody's gonna win if you keep going through. We gotta miss the obstacles generally. What are those things right here? So it's not looking like an easy win. I must have leveled up to the right area because these guys are fine. Sweet. And we still managed to get a win. All right. Just like that. I can't believe I ever doubted myself. Oh, that's cool. What's the number 6 skin right there? I've never seen that before. All right. We're inching our way out of gold. Let's maybe do one more race. That was fun. And we got some weeklies, finish races after activating at least 6 turbos. Turbo in the air. Drift. Without hitting a hazard. We'll see. All right. I'm gonna mute. All right, let's do another race. Come on. Let's go. We want to race. One more person. One person is holding up 10. What's that all about? Now it looks like we have 11. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's get a race on. Good start. 100% boost. Oh, that's going to be hard to come back from, but we're going to do it. Just wait. Do as much drifting as we can. You're always faster on the ground, so you want to get on the ground as much as possible. Uh-oh. That'll do. 5th place. Can we come back from this? I don't know. I'll do my best. Oh, no. All right, this is going to be a hard one to come back from. I'm going to be real. 2 deaths is not a great start. We're in 4th. Can we at least get on the podium? That's all we want, at least. Let's go. I did not wind up on the podium, and that's all right. We did our best, okay? All right, let's pop out of the race. And you know what? I think that might be a good time to wrap it up. Only question is there anything else we'd like to accomplish on the stream today? All right, which of the following features do you like in rocket racing? Select as many as apply. I like flying. I like driving. I like boost pads. That's fine. 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 Cool. Let's see. Got anything in our lockers? Looks like we do. Sweet. Heck yeah. Right on, y'all. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call it a day. All right. And now we've reached the point in the day where we're going to wind down the stream. Today, we talked a lot about stream challenges and figuring out tech issues and dealing with computer problems, all just to bring this production together. It's hilarious. I started at a concept and an idea, overhearing streamers and pro gamers talk about their experience streaming and looking at me like I'm a fool for not streaming. So 2 weeks later, here I am doing some streaming. So this is my 2nd week going at this, and certainly appreciate anybody that tuned in today. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. Yeah, I'll be back every single day as I start to tune up this process. So for the next little bit, it's going to be like demo and practice and working on the craft. Now that I have the graphics in order and everything's looking good and I finally fixed the tech issues, I'm going to be practicing for a little bit longer, but I'm definitely behind the scenes planning out content that I really want to do, which is focusing on the art and design of video games. I personally believe that video games are the pinnacle cross-section of art and technology, and that is something that has fascinated me and inspired me for my entire life. When I left high school, my goal was video game art and design, and I ended up doing graphic design as a general after meeting people in the video game industry and deciding it wasn't really a lifestyle for me. But this is now, many years later, a circle back to that same energy. So in some ways, this is the culmination of my life's work coming together to put it on display on a stream. So in the coming days and weeks, look forward to art-focused conversations and things like that. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you'll join me on another one here in the future. And until then, have a good one. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.